Hi, how you doing? This is a tutorial for Dead Wrong by the Fray. First I want to apologize to the person who requested this. I know it's been a long time. I've had a pretty busy summer. Also, as I usually say, this song, the way I'm playing it, it may not be perfect or the way exactly like it's been written or played in the studio, but I kind of do it my way and the way that sounds good to me. This song is in the key of G flat, and the intro and the verses are the same, and it consists of 4 chords. Okay, the first chord is an E flat minor in second inversion. Okay, and so the way that gets played is this is middle C right here, and a normal E flat minor chord is E flat, G flat, and B flat. So in second inversion, the E flat is in the middle, so it's B flat, E flat, and G flat. And then I hit an octave of E flats in the left hand. And with all these chords, the second beat is usually the 2 right notes, the highest notes of the chord. So the first couple of beats is okay. The next chord is a B flat minor 7 / C flat. Okay, so what that means is a slash chord, anything that's after the slash gets played by your left hand. Okay, so the key that we're in, G flat, there is no B, but there is a C flat, which is the same as B. So I did that for clarity, because it's in that key, but it's really just a B. So the notes for a B flat minor 7 is B flat, D flat, and A flat, and it's slash B, so you play a B in the bass with the left hand. Now you have to excuse my piano; it's kind of out of tune, especially this area here, so it's not going to sound great. So, and you do the same thing. For the second beat, you just hit the 2 top notes again. Okay, so putting the first chord and second chord together, you go. Okay. The third chord is a G flat 3, which means you're really just playing a G flat and a B flat. But it's played in an open chord format, so you kind of have to stretch your fingers a little bit. So with your right hand, you have B flat as the first note, then G flat, and then another B flat. And then the left hand, you just hit the G flat bass down here. Now I don't know if you can see my pinky, but I'm hitting it. You know, these bass notes down here are pretty low. If you want to just get the one with your thumb, that'll work too, or even probably up here too. You know, so you can kind of go. Either one. Actually, this one's probably better. So, putting that together, the first one's E flat minor, and then the B flat minor 7. And then you keep your thumb on the B flat and you bring your fingers way up here. Okay. And the last chord is a B flat minor. And so the left hand is B flat octave. And a B flat minor it's played straight in root position. A B flat minor is B flat, D flat, and F. So put that together. And so you do that a few times for the intro, and then the verses are exactly the same. I don't play the melody. I usually, when I play, I kind of just sing. So. If only I knew what I know, make it a point to say it so, to everyone that got me here, to everyone that made it. Okay. So from there, we move into the chorus. So the chorus, the first chord is in E flat minor, and it's played in root position. And actually, you also pick up the high E flat. So with this chorus, you're playing mostly the chords, but you pick up a little bit of the melody too, with your rightmost fingers, mostly the pinky. So that's the first chord. So E flats in the left hand, E flat, G flat, B flat, E flat. Okay. The next chord, now with the chorus, the bass has a pattern, and so the pattern is E flat, F, G flat, A flat. So it goes. Then you come back to the E flat. Okay, so that's the pattern that your left hand is doing. So I'm not going to even bother saying what they are during, well, I'll say it quickly. So E flat. Now the next, so E flat minor. The next chord is E flat minor, again in the right hand. You just leave off the higher E flat, and the bass chord is bass note is F. Okay. Now the next chord is an E flat minor 7. So again, your fingers are in the same position for the most part. It's E flat, G flat, B flat, and you pick up the 7, which is the D flat, and it's all that slash G flat. Okay, the next chord is A flat minor 7, So A flats in the left hand. In the right hand, it's E flat, G flat, and B. It's actually C flat, but you know better as B. And then you come back to the E flats. So, I'll go over those one more time. That's the very first part of the chorus. E flat minor plus the high E flat. E flat minor slash F. E flat minor 7 slash G flat. A flat minor 7. Okay, that's those 4. Now after that section, the chorus goes through a couple of different patterns. Okay, the first one, they all kind of start again on the E flat minor. You probably recognize this part. Okay, so that's kind of, while that little melody thing is playing, there's a pattern on the bass which goes like this. G flat, F, and E flat. So repeats that. And so what the two patterns are, so the left hand is always doing the same thing. Okay? But the pattern on the right hand is a little different. There's two. There's the first one is, oh actually no, the first one is, okay, and that pattern is A flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, B, B flat, A flat, G flat. So it goes like this. You kind of have to know when to kick in the bass notes. I kind of have it written here a little bit, so if you want to take a snapshot of that or something. So as you play right around the D, right around the B is where the F comes in. Okay. Now the next time, the other pattern is okay, and that is A flat, A flat, B flat. Then again you repeat it. A flat, A flat, B flat, D flat. Okay. Then so I'm gonna I think I'm gonna play through those two. It's kind of hard to write it on paper or need to explain it. Maybe if I'll do it slowly on the keyboard, you can watch. So if you're really confused, you can kind of watch and slow down the video. So I will do the chorus again slowly. Which brings us to the last part. Okay, and again, that's just in the right hand, just an E flat minor, but the bass note of that is a D flat. Okay, and that pattern is the same as this first one of the chorus. A flat, D flat, B, B flat, A flat, G flat. Okay, but and then you hit a G flat and do it again. And go up to a B on the bass, and then start the verse. Again, kind of hard to explain. I'll do that slowly. I'll play the entire chorus. This now, let's see. Okay, yeah. So this is the first part of that ending. This is the second part. I don't know if you want to go. Yeah, zoom in on that. It's kind of not so clear, but so this pattern here is during the E flat / D flat. That these are the same, and then you do it again, but you move the bass note down to E flat, and you go up to B. So I'll do the whole chorus now very slowly, so you can watch my fingers. pretty much the gist of it. The only other part, now you can listen to the song to get, you know, more of an idea of where these, you know, patterns come in. You know, sometimes they play it like, you know, this the main part and then number 1 and then 2, and then they play 1 and 2 again and then end with 3. So you'll have to listen to the song, but this is pretty much all of it. It's kind of mixed up here and there a little bit. But, you know, the lyrics during this, you know, the melody is kind of what's played in your pinky. Now the only other part is the bridge. Now, I'm trying to remember, you can again listen to the song to see exactly where it's played, but I think it's played right after the chorus at some point, or so it's, you know, the chorus is playing going, and then it kicks in. So what that is in the bass, it's a pattern: B, B flat, G flat, A.
I didn't get that.
Okay, I'm gonna do that one more time. It's B, B flat, G flat, A flat. Catchy. Okay. So what's happening in the right hand? Well, you know, you might have to play this a few times to get it, you know, to get the right speed. It's a little tricky for a beginner. I remember when I learned this song when I first started, and I had a little hard time with it. But maybe whoever's watching this is better. But the timing is a little funny. You have to kind of. So as soon as you hit the A flat in that little pattern on the right hand, you're going to be playing an A flat minor in root position with your right hand, and that's A flat, C flat or B, and E flat. Then a B flat minor in root position, B flats in the left, B flat, D flat, F. And then the same thing as the very first chord, it's E flat minor in second inversion, just like the very first chord of the verse. And so while you're playing the E flat minor, you sneak away with your left hand and start the pattern again, and then repeat it. And at the end, you hold it for extra measure each chord. E flat minor. That's an A flat minor. E flat minor. And then you don't hold the E flat minor. You start playing the verse again. Okay, so I'll do it first slowly, and then I'll speed it up. Okay, so the bridge I'm talking about. So I'm going to start by you're in the chorus. I'll speed it up. This is in full speed what it kind of sounds like. And that's pretty much the whole song. If you have any questions or whatever, just leave me a comment and I will get back to you. And hopefully this helps. Let me know if you like it or not. If I can improve it, I will. Let me know. Thanks. Good luck.